Hi, beautiful people. This is your girl again, Teniola Durasimi Etsy. As you all know, I'm bringing you a fantastic and a wonderful view today with my lady friends. I want us to discuss today while we have pepper soup, we have lots of drinks. We're here today actually at 6:15 bar. So we're gonna show you how it's done. So let's get it. So we're gonna ask the questions and then we'll let my beautiful ladies out here tell you the answers and the opinions about everything. So, as we know, the first question is going to be about relationships. So, we have three segments: relationship, lifestyle, and politics. So, let's start from the relationship aspects. That way, you guys can get some teas out of the answers. So, the first question is: how do you know if you love someone enough to marry them? For me, before I can actually settle, think of getting involved in the marriage, the first thing I just want to check out is the the communication. Once the communication is flowing, I think they are cool. And then I'll ask about what you want, our future, how do you want it to be, how do you want it to look like, how many kids do you want us to have together. So there are some particular question I'm going to involve you in, and the answer, they make me, get convinced that, okay, this person is the right person. This person is good for me enough. If you ask me how you know if you love somebody enough to marry them, I've been married before and I'm divorced now. And I can tell you that compatibility, I didn't look for that when I wanted to get married the first time. I didn't wait enough to be friends with this person to know their character, to know if he's a kind person. It's important to have a kind partner, because I think one of the problems we had in our marriage was the fact that he wasn't a kind person. He wasn't a sincere person. So when you want to choose a life partner, you have to look at the compatibility. I don't believe in opposites attract, because I think that was what I did with my first marriage. I was like, oh, he's not my type, but I could manage. I don't believe anybody should manage anybody. Be with your type. If you're a kind that likes to be at home, be with someone who likes to be at home. If you're a type who likes to party, be with someone who likes to party. Don't try to balance things and say, oh, we're going to balance things. It's never going to work. One person is definitely going to feel cheated. I was a very outgoing one. My ex-husband was a very introverted one. And it didn't work for me, especially because of that. And like I said, compatibility is very, very, very important. And another thing, I don't know if I should say it, but it's super important, is sex. You need to find someone who is compatible with you sexually. Do not marry anyone who isn't sexually compatible with you. Don't do it. Or else you're going to end up cheating, or he's going to end up cheating, or you're going to end up being miserable. So if you're going to find someone, if you're going to love someone, to know that, okay, you want to be with this person, don't miss any of these points I've told you. Religion is probably not a problem. You can balance that. But you see all those ones, you can't balance it. I don't care what anybody says, you can't. I think for me, I like somebody that is very, very funny and playful, but not in the rough kind of way. There are some guys that they want to show you, I'm powerful, and then they are playing and you turn it to rough play. Please, I'm not here for that. So I like somebody that is playful, that we can just, we can, yeah, someone that is jovial. So when you talk about compatibility too, for me, my own compatibility is somebody that is very, very funny. So we can crack jokes, we can say things and we don't take offense. Then we know when we are serious and when we are playing. Like, you should have that keyword to know that, okay, so it's a joke. Oh no, I'm serious. You get. And another thing for me also is compassion. Somebody that is kind. How do you treat someone as simple as your waitress? How do you how do you interact with somebody as simple as your gate man, your cleaner? Like, how do you interact with them? Are you I'm the bossy type of person, or you can come down to their level. You can. It's not compulsory. You have to sit in their gathering and all that. You might not be the laughing at kind of person with them, but at least how do you treat them when they come to you? Asking for help, or trying to find their own way in life, and they're asking you, but I have this, I don't know how to go about it. How do you interact with them? Like, how do you share your pain also with your partner? Like, can you be what's that word? Yeah, vulnerable. Are you vulnerable with your partner? It's all, yeah, we know in this society before it has to be men don't cry, but it doesn't. You don't have to shed tears. But how do you sit your partner down and have a heart to heart conversation with them? Do you get How do you express yourself when you're down and you just need somebody to talk to? You don't have to call somebody outside or your friend and be gisting and be lamenting. You have your girl beside you. Can you actually interact with your girl? Can you talk about your financial situation? It doesn't have to be your girlfriend shouldn't always have to ask you about, babe, what is happening? Oh, I need money for this or that. Your girlfriend should be somebody that you can actually interact with, that you can tell, oh, this is my financial stand for now. This is what I can afford for now. And your girlfriend should be somebody that is also intellectual, that can, cope and understand how these things are. So that is, I mean, if you can find that kind of balance in your relationship, then I think it is okay. You can settle down with that kind of a person.
I would like to state that love is never enough. Or let me rephrase that. The butterflies that you feel is never enough to settle for you. Because they say love is blind. But when reality sets in, your eye go open, your eye go clear. So it's not enough that you feel, oh, I love him, but he cheats on me. I can, okay, let me just, no. No. When the problem starts, that butterfly that you feel is a fly off. Can two work together except they agree? If we don't agree on different things, and let's say you want to enter it blindly like that, no, no, you're not doing yourself any good by entering something with someone that you don't agree on so many things. You have differences of decision. You make decisions differently. You cannot enter a relationship with a marriage. You cannot marry that kind of person. Also, like she said, it is not opposite attract whatever. No, no. Go for your kind. I was about to get married. I did introduction. But me and this guy, when we are in the room, we might not talk. We might not, we might just be looking at each other. Okay, I'm going to work. Bye bye. How can I just woke up one day and I said, no, I'm not going to marry this person. And I did not marry. My dad was, we almost became an enemy for months because of this. But I said, no, I'm not going to end up with this person. I'm not going to marry someone who is not my friend. So let me not talk too much. I know people still have things to say.
So for me, I think for me to love you enough, you you as a man need to be very sure of yourself. Like you know what you want. I don't want someone that is confused. There's so many confused men out there. They'll feel, okay, I like this one, I like this in you. And when they see another person, they're attracted to something that is not even in you, in such person. So I like someone that is intelligent, that knows exactly what he wants. Because I was with a guy sometimes at 31, he doesn't know his direction. He wants me to be planning his life with him. No, you're a man. Take the lead. Know what you want. And then I like someone that is open. Yes, be open. I don't want someone that is like this. Be open so I can also know how to, you know, come in. That's all for now. The way we think really matters. Number one, you have to be smart and intelligent. Don't come to someone like me and be dumb. I don't tolerate stupid people around me. Sorry, I have to use that word, but a lot of men out here now are either looking for what to use, whether to use you for financial gain or for all the syndrome of jackpot, and then this thing of um have my baby. Lots of men are so confused that they don't even know what they want in the next 1 minute, not to talk of what they want in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Um, Mentally, you have to be there. Emotionally, you have to be there. Financially, if you cannot be there 100%, at least give me 50. I'm not saying you have to be rich, like I said. And I want a man that is actually compatible. Just like she said, compatibility really matters. And I felt like all this fault actually came from our parents. Our parents had taught us in this thing of only, or there are things that there are conversations that our mothers and fathers are supposed to have with us before young people going into marriages. But they did not have those conversations with us. Out of, oh, why would I want to have this conversation with my child? Whatever she said when she said sex compatibility, I swear she's not lying. Look at people who have married. I know people who have married who have four kids together. And after those 4 kids, they still end up divorcing because of sex. Sex compatibility really matters a lot. And a lot of men are working out here. They're working and working and working around. And let me tell you something. I hate to break this to you, but a lot of men are working with low sperm counts right now. It's caused due to the GMO kind of food or something. It's caused through sugar and everything. And a lot of men are working like that. They're working around claiming big boys. But you will not even know that this men are not even capable of even satisfying you in the other room. You will know. But I don't even blame them. We've been in this society where we told men and boys not to cry or not to share their pains or express themselves. We make that look like a weakness when it's actually you being strong. You need someone to talk to. Because you're a man doesn't make you vulnerable. Because you're a man doesn't mean you don't have your woman or you cannot talk to your woman. Bro, I want my best friend. I want a man that would look me, that would talk to me, that will have deep conversations and good conversations about finances. You're going to come to me, babe, you know what? I need money for this and I don't have it. What's up now? Do you have it with you? I want a man that I will send money to, that will have my money with him and will still send the money back. A man that we can both share our financial things with each other, and it's going to look at it like, like a good thing for us to actually progress and move to the future. Not just a man that will look at all those financial things and be like, me, I see one shoe, I won't buy it. I might go buy it. No, that's not the way you do things. Because your spouse trusts you with their funds doesn't mean you have to spend in any kind of way. And it goes in both ways. You have to be able to talk to me financially. Mentally, you have to know that I'm here for you. Physically, you have to know that I'm available for you any day, anytime. Whenever anything is wrong with you, whether your health, whether anything, family-wise or whatever, let's call each other in the room, close the door. It's just you and I. If we're going to spend the rest of our lives together with each other, we better make sure that we're doing things right. Please. And men should be teachable. Women should also be teachable. Growing up, you always see our mother says, you did this. I don't even know how you would do it in your husband's house. Tell that to the male child so that they would do better when they marry their woman. Raise them that they're going to have a woman that they will live with, so that they will act right. We have women beaters running all around elter skelter. This should not be the case. Me knowing that I love someone enough for me to want to marry them will be if they can show me that, hey, I've seen their vulnerable states. I've seen them when they get angry. Because one thing is, a lot of people now, they will not even want to get angry. They'll be like, let me just be looking. Don't worry. By the time I marry her, that's when they will now show you their real color. I want to see you when you're angry. I want to see you when you're pissed. I want to see you when you're not happy. I want to see your mood when you're happy. I want to see how you think. I want to see how you treat people. Generosity, kindness, respect. I don't care what the person is to you, your gate man, see, the most tiny thing in your house, I want to see how you treat it. You cannot be sassy, be disrespectful, and be harmful towards other people. And I expect that you will not do the same to me if I marry you. So please, let's be nice towards one another and let's do these things right. And please, I beg you, that's the reason why I would not settle for less. I wanted to settle for less before when I didn't know my value. But I rephrase that now. I know my value and I would not back down on that. If the man is going to be right, it better be right. If I am working on myself to be a better person for my future, I expect the man to be doing the same thing. You need to have a goal. You need to have a future. You need to have where you're going to. And if you don't have that, I don't think we should even be having this conversation in the first place. So if you want to come to me, My darling, handsome, tall, beautiful, black bubble. Make sure you come correct.